Going to make sure my phone isn't shaking here. I just discovered something exciting, that I can do a Facebook Live from my private group now, but I need my computer for my notes, so I'm just going to stick with my phone today. But it's an exciting development in my life, because for quite some time I've been trying to do that and it wasn't happening. So exciting development for the Facebook Live world. So we are talking, just pulling up my notes here. We are talking Digest Zen today, which is also known as Zen Gest if you've bought it in Canada. Okay, so a little bit about that. As most of you know, doTERRA is quite new to Canada. It's being funny today. It will say Zen Gest. They're the exact same oil. Okay, it's just been renamed. Excuse me. So it comes in a 15 ml size bottle, unless of course you bought the smaller size starter kit where it would have come in a... My connection was weak. Hopefully I'm still with you guys. I turned my Wi-Fi off thinking that it might not be working, but I've put it back on now. Kate, can you just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? I think I'm back. Anyways, when you reorder it, it comes in the 15 ml size, okay? Zen Gest is one of those oils that can be used all three ways. So it can be used aromatically, it can be used topically, and it can be used internally, okay? So Zen Gest is a blend of ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, anise, tarragon, and fennel. And when I first smelled it, as many of you probably did, it reminded me of Zambuca. Maybe that wasn't your first thought, but it was mine, which is not a favorite smell of mine. And as I've said before with a lot of oils, if you don't love the smell in the beginning, give it some time, because typically the smell will begin to not bother you so much when you see the benefits of the oil. Okay, so something like On Guard as another example, didn't love the smell at first, has done such amazing things in my world. I love On Guard now. Same for Zen Gest. Okay, people are laughing at my Zambuca comment. So Zen Gest can be purchased in the bottle like this, just as the oil. It can be purchased in a pre-diluted roller, which I'm going to mention in one of my uses. And it also comes in a gel cap format. I don't actually have those, but I'm just going to show you. These are the On Guard Plus caps, if you've not purchased any of them before. So they just look like a little like vitamin or pill. So it's in quite like a heavily coated gel cap. Okay, so my favorite uses for Zen Gest, anything tummy related. So I always refer to the Pepto-Bismol commercial when I'm talking about this oil. So like upset stomach, diarrhea, constipation, acid reflux, gas, bloating, any of that kind of stuff, this is going to be your go-to oil, okay? You can apply it up and down sort of your like upper tummy area. A great place is around the belly button, you know, directly on your stomach. And this is an oil that if you're feeling symptoms, typically from my experience, I usually get relief within 10 to 20 minutes from this. It's very quick, which is amazing. Okay. In terms of, you know, the way that you're going to use it based on whatever your symptom is. So let's say you've got, you know, some upset stomach or indigestion going on, try using it topically. So use a drop or two, rub it on with some carrier oil, fractionated coconut oil, whatever oil you like to use. Rub it in, give it 10 minutes. If it hasn't done anything for you, if you're not feeling relief, you can do it again. And then typically if, for myself, if that isn't alleviating my symptoms, then I will go the internal route with it. Okay. So internally, those gel caps that I mentioned, those can be purchased. So if you're someone that suffers from like really chronic, you know, gastro issues or stomach things, that might be something that you are more interested in purchasing because you know that you're going to be taking it internally and perhaps you don't like the taste of it and you know that it's all getting in there. You can also take it in a veggie capsule. So these are doTERRA's veggie caps. So basically it's just like a little empty pill capsule. You pop the top off, You can put your drops of essential oil in, and you're talking like a drop or two if you're doing Digest Zen, and then you can actually fill the rest with some carrier oil, coconut oil, whatever oil that you're using, so long as it's okay to be ingested, and then you can pop it back that way, or you can just put the straight oil in it and pop it back that way. Okay, this still, like, you might get a bit of the taste. You won't if you're using the gel caps that you can buy from doTERRA. Okay, I've mentioned this many times, but this oil saved me during my pregnancy. I was constantly dealing with reflux and nausea and, you know, all those awesome pregnancy symptoms, and I was literally using this oil almost every day. Travel. So this is something that you are going to want to have with you when you're going anywhere, especially if you've got your kids with you. You know, put it in your travel case. So if anything comes up, you know, when you travel and your stomach is just not always the same, right? You're eating different foods and, you know, you might not be sleeping as well. If my sister's still on, they had an awesome experience in January. They went away and everybody got a stomach bug when they were gone. You know, these things come up when you're traveling. So this is an oil that you're always going to want to have with you. Something that I've been using it more for lately, I've mentioned that I tend to have physical symptoms when I'm struggling with anxiety. So if it's like a particular event that I'm, you know, going to or preparing for, or just some feelings that I've got going on, this has been awesome for me to use on my tummy for anxiety. So I tend to get, you know, just that like sick kind of yucky feeling in my stomach. So applying this to my stomach, or even taking it internally, has helped me a lot. Kate's used it for a sore throat. Awesome. Haven't used it for that. And diffusing it in your room when you're away, for sure. So again, like, even if you're dealing with pregnancy nausea or nausea related to, you know, a stomach bug, diffuse it, because just the smell of it is going to help to alleviate some of that nausea. Okay. And as I said, it is that oil that you can use all three ways. So if someone's vomiting, so long as, you know, the smell doesn't bother them to have it diffusing, then by all means use it both ways, or use it all three ways if you need to. So Kate mentioned sore throat, and this was something that I don't even know where I read this, but since I've been sharing it with people, I've been seeing lots of people have success with this, is using it for sinus congestion. So I mentioned that this oil comes in a pre-diluted roller. You could also make your own roller and apply it for sinus, you know, pressure, headaches, pain underneath your eyes and down the sides of your nose. This saved me. That one time I got sick this winter just with some sort of sinus thing going on, and this was the only thing that helped, which is strange that it's, I'm assuming it is, you know, the peppermint in it. I don't know if it's, you know, a mix of the peppermint and the ginger or what it is that helped, but it definitely saved me. So interesting that it's good for a sore throat as well. So this oil is one that people tend to feel really quick effects from. So if you're someone that, you know, might be a little bit skeptical about using essential oils for things like tummy issues, I would be happy to sample this to you if you've not tried it before, and I haven't sampled oils to you before. I'd love to get some out your way. So just send me a message or comment below, and I'm happy to send some to you. Okay. Hope you guys have an awesome, it's raining here, rainy day, and I will see you for a new oil next week. Oh, a drop on the back of your throat. Oh, so you took it internally, Kate. I wonder if you used it topically, if it would have done the same thing or not. I don't know. Thanks for the thumbs up, friends. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.